Hello Raider Nation. Some Raiders players have their contracts hanging by a thread. We know that McDaniels and general manager Dave Ziegler are looking to rebuild the team this year with the intention of making the playoffs, and that takes a strong team. Today, we're taking a closer look at 3 veteran players who will need strong performances in training camp to secure a spot in the 53-man squad. Otherwise, the news is not good for them. Already leave your like, to ensure that you won't miss any news. We will update you on everything. First, we have wide receiver Philip Dorsett. The 30-year-old Dorsett brings familiarity with Coach McDaniels' schemes, having spent 3 seasons with him with the New England Patriots. His speed and ability to complement the offense make him a potential asset for Las Vegas. However, Dorsett will have to prove that he can still be a huge threat on the pitch. With just 367 receiving yards over the past 2 seasons combined and a passer rating of just 58.0 when targeted, he will need to step up his game. Additionally, his lack of special teams input could weigh against him, as the Raiders already have their top wide receivers in Jacoby Myers and Davante Adams, as well as slot specialist Hunter Renfrow. Moving on, let's talk about tight end O.J. Howard. With the departure of Darren Waller, the Raiders signed Howard and Austin Hooper to help fill that void. Your experience and veteran leadership will be valuable assets. However, rookie third-round pick Michael Mayer is also vying for a starting position. The Raiders likely won't have more than 5 tight ends on the active roster, which makes for fierce competition. Howard will need to demonstrate his worth in training camp, especially considering his less than impressive performances in recent years. If he doesn't show significant improvement, younger players like Jesper Horst or Cole Fotheringham could clinch a reserve role. And finally, defensive tackle Matthew Butler. As a 2022 fifth-round pick, Butler has the advantage of being drafted by the current coaching staff, giving him a fair chance of staying with the Raiders in 2023. Depth on the defensive line is always valuable, and Butler has the potential to offer this. However, he will need to perform well in training camp to avoid being sent to the practice squad. Short on playing time as a rookie, appearing in just 6 games and recording 5 tackles, Butler faces stiff competition for a spot on the active roster. The Raiders have added new talent this season, including rookies Byron Young and Nesta Jade Silvera. Names like Bilal Nichols, Adam Butler, Neil Farrell Jr. and John Jenkins will also be competing for a spot on the cast. Butler must demonstrate significant improvement in training camp to secure his spot in the rotation. This concludes our discussion of these 3 veterans. As training camp approaches, it's crucial for players like Philip Dorsett, O.J. Howard and Matthew Butler shine and show their worth for the Las Vegas Raiders. Will they be able to do well? What do you think? Leave your opinion here in the comments. Come on, Raiders.